Robert, can I ask you something real?
Sure, Emma. What's on your mind?
Have you ever noticed this strange moment when everything looks fine on the outside, but inside you feel like you're not enough?
Yes. And it usually hits right before I try something new.
Exactly. Not when things are calm, not when nothing matters, but right before a step forward.
That's the part that confuses me, Emma. Why does doubt show up when growth is close?
Because growth threatens the version of us that feels safe.
So that voice isn't trying to destroy us?
No, it's trying to protect us, just in the wrong way.
That makes sense. Sometimes the voice sounds logical. It doesn't scream, it whispers.
And whispers are dangerous, Robert, because they sound like truth.
I've believed those whispers more than once.
We all have. That voice says things like, you're not ready, you'll embarrass yourself, others are better than you.
And somehow it sounds reasonable.
Because it knows you, it uses your own thoughts against you.
So self-doubt isn't weakness.
No, it's a signal
A signal of what?
that you care. People who don't care don't doubt. They stay exactly where they are.
That's uncomfortable to hear, but also relieving.
It should be both, Emma. Growth always feels like that.
So the problem isn't the doubt itself.
Right. The problem is letting it decide for you.
Then the real question is, how do you move forward when that voice is still there?
That's the question most people avoid, and that's where everything changes. Robert, most people think confidence comes first.
Yes, like you wake up one day and suddenly feel ready.
But that's not how it actually works.
No, if we waited to feel ready, nothing would ever start.
Exactly. Confidence is usually the result, not the requirement.
That explains why waiting feels so heavy. You're stuck, expecting a feeling that comes later.
And while you're waiting, doubt fills the silence.
Emma, let me ask you something. Have you ever moved forward while still doubting yourself?
Many times. Almost every important step, actually.
And did the doubt disappear?
No, it just stopped being in control.
That's an important difference.
Very important. Doubt doesn't need to vanish for progress to happen.
It just needs to lose its authority.
Exactly, Robert. You don't silence the voice, you stop obeying it.
That sounds simple, but it feels hard in real life.
Because we think obedience equals safety.
When in reality, obedience often keeps us small.
Yes, safe doesn't always mean alive.
That line hits close.
It should. Most people aren't afraid of failure, they're afraid of discomfort,
The discomfort of being seen, of being judged.
of trying and not knowing the outcome.
So doubt uses that fear.
It feeds on it. It says, stay where you are. At least here, you know the rules.
But growth doesn't happen where the rules are familiar,
No, growth happens in uncertainty.
which is exactly where doubt screams the loudest.
Or whispers the most convincingly.
Emma, here's something I noticed. Doubt always talks about the future.
Yes, it never talks about the present moment.
It says, what if this goes wrong? What if you fail? What if they laugh?
But it never asks, what if you grow?
Or what if you surprise yourself?
Because those questions push you forward.
So the trick isn't answering doubt.
No, the trick is acting without debating it.
Action as interruption.
That's a good way to put it.
Instead of arguing with the voice, you move.
Yes, small steps, imperfect steps.
That feels more realistic than waiting for confidence.
Because confidence is built through evidence.
Evidence of what?
That you survived last time, that you handled discomfort before.
So every action weakens doubt.
A little, not dramatically, but enough.
Enough to keep going.
enough to change direction.
That makes doubt less scary.
It was never meant to be scary. It was meant to be understood.
Then the next question becomes daily life.
Yes. How do you live with doubt without letting it run you?
That's what people struggle with.
And that's where habits matter more than motivation.
I'm listening, Emma.
Good, because this part changes everything. Robert, most people think doubt is something you defeat once.
Like a final battle.
Yes, but doubt doesn't work that way.
It comes back.
Again and again, just in different clothes.
That explains why even successful people still feel it.
Of course they do. New level, new doubt.
So the goal isn't to eliminate it.
No, the goal is to change your relationship with it.
That sounds abstract. What does that look like in real life?
It looks like noticing the voice without reacting immediately.
Pausing instead of panicking.
Exactly. Most people hear the thought and act as if it's a command.
I've done that. The thought says stop, and I stop.
But a thought is not an order. It's just information.
Sometimes bad information.
Often outdated information.
Outdated?
Yes, your mind is using old experiences to predict a new situation.
So it's protecting a version of me that no longer exists.
That's a good way to say it, Robert.
Then reacting automatically makes no sense.
But it feels natural because it's familiar.
Familiar doesn't mean helpful.
Exactly. And this is where most people lose progress.
Because they confuse familiarity with truth.
Yes. If a thought feels familiar, it feels real.
Even if it's wrong.
Especially if it's wrong.
Emma, how do you personally handle that moment?
I ask myself one simple question.
Which one?
Is this thought helping me move or helping me hide?
That's powerful.
Because doubt always hides behind logic.
It sounds responsible.
But responsibility without growth becomes fear.
So you challenge the intention, not the thought itself.
Yes, arguing with thoughts drains energy.
But questioning direction gives clarity.
Exactly.
I realize something now.
Tell me.
When I ignore doubt completely, it gets louder later.
Because it wants to be acknowledged.
But when I listen too much, it controls me.
So you need balance.
Respect without obedience.
Perfectly said, Robert.
That changes how I see inner conflict.
Inner conflict means you care about the outcome.
People who don't care don't feel torn.
They feel empty instead.
I'd rather feel torn than empty.
Most growth-minded people would.
So doubt is part of the process.
Not a sign you're failing. A sign you're stretching.
That reframes everything.
And reframing is what keeps you moving.
But movement still feels heavy some days.
Of course it does. That's why systems matter more than feelings.
Systems?
Daily choices that don't depend on motivation.
That sounds like discipline.
Gentle discipline, not punishment.
I like that distinction.
Because harsh discipline feeds doubt.
And gentle discipline builds trust with yourself.
Exactly.
So the real work happens quietly.
Very quietly.
No dramatic breakthroughs.
Just consistency.
And patience.
Especially patience.
I think people underestimate that part.
Because patience doesn't feel productive.
But it is.
It's the foundation.
Then what breaks people isn't doubt.
It's rushing to escape discomfort.
Trying to feel confident too fast.
Yes, confidence grows slower than ego wants.
That's a hard truth.
But a freeing one.
I feel calmer hearing this.
Good. That calm is important.
Why?
Because from calm, you can choose.
And choice changes everything.
It always has. Robert, there's a moment people rarely talk about.
Which moment, Emma?
The moment after you choose to move forward, but before you see any result.
That empty space.
Yes, that's where most people turn back.
Because nothing confirms the decision yet.
Exactly. No feedback, no proof.
Just uncertainty.
And that's when doubt changes its tone.
It becomes urgent.
It says you made a mistake, you should stop, go back.
That urgency feels convincing,
Because your brain wants closure.
not growth.
Right. Growth takes time. Closure feels immediate.
So the mind chooses comfort.
Unless you interrupt it.
How do you interrupt something that feels automatic?
By slowing down instead of speeding up.
That sounds backwards.
Most useful things do.
Explain that to me.
When doubt rushes you, slowing down breaks its rhythm.
You stop reacting
Yes, you return to intention.
instead of outcome.
Exactly, Robert.
So you remind yourself why you started.
And you lower the expectations.
Lower?
Not your standards, your timeline.
That's important.
People quit because they expect emotional rewards too early.
They want reassurance immediately,
But reassurance comes after repetition.
not after one brave step.
Yes, one step only creates exposure.
Exposure to discomfort.
And discomfort is where trust is built.
Trust in what?
Trust that you can handle uncertainty.
That's deeper than confidence.
It lasts longer, too.
Emma, I noticed something.
What is it?
People who trust themselves don't need constant motivation.
Because they don't argue with every feeling.
They move even when it feels flat.
Yes, flat days are normal.
But people think flat means wrong.
That misunderstanding costs years.
So the problem isn't lack of passion,
It's unrealistic expectations of emotion.
always wanting to feel inspired.
Inspiration is rare,
But consistency is available every day,
and consistency beats intensity.
every time,
That's how habits outgrow doubt.
by outlasting it.
Yes, doubt gets tired when you don't react.
I've never thought of it that way,
Most people try to fight it.
which keeps it alive.
Exactly.
So calm repetition is the answer.
Calm repetition with awareness
Awareness of what?
of when you're seeking relief instead of progress,
Those feel similar.
but lead to very different places.
Relief keeps you comfortable.
Progress makes you capable.
Capability creates real confidence.
Yes,
Then the hardest part is staying long enough.
that's the part nobody celebrates.
No applause.
No dramatic moment.
Just showing up again.
Again and again.
Until one day it feels normal,
And that's when you've changed.
without realizing it.
Exactly.
So doubt loses power quietly.
As quietly as it arrived.
That feels true.
Because it is. Robert, this is the part people underestimate the most.
Which part, Emma?
The daily part. The ordinary days.
Not the big decisions.
No, the quiet routines.
That makes sense. Big moments are rare. Days are constant.
Exactly. Your life is shaped more by Tuesdays than breakthroughs.
I've never thought about it that way.
Most people don't. They wait for motivation to change their life.
But life changes through repetition.
Yes, small actions done even when you don't feel ready.
So doubt doesn't disappear.
No, it just becomes background noise.
Like a radio playing in another room.
Perfect example. You notice it, but it doesn't control you.
Emma, what does that look like in real life for you?
It looks boring. I wake up, I do the thing I said I would do, even when I don't feel inspired.
No dramatic mindset shift
No, just commitment.
to yourself.
Yes, and that's where trust is built.
Trust feels stronger than confidence.
Because it doesn't depend on mood.
Confidence rises and falls.
But self-trust stays.
So when doubt shows up again,
I don't panic. I don't negotiate.
you just move.
I move gently, but I move.
That removes the drama,
Drama feeds doubt.
and silence weakens it.
Exactly.
Emma, I realize something important.
Tell me.
People aren't stuck because they lack ability.
No.
They're stuck because they don't trust themselves yet.
And trust only comes from kept promises,
Even small ones?
especially small ones.
So the goal isn't to feel fearless,
No, the goal is to feel reliable.
reliable to yourself.
Yes,
That changes how I see success,
success is quiet consistency.
not loud confidence.
Exactly.
So, if someone is listening right now,
And they feel stuck,
what should they do first?
choose one small action. Something simple, something repeatable,
And do it even if doubt is present?
especially if doubt is present.
That's powerful.
Because every time you act, you teach your mind who's in charge.
Action becomes the leader,
Not fear,
not doubt,
not hesitation.
just movement.
Forward.
Even slowly?
Slow still counts.
Emma, this feels grounding,
It should. Growth isn't loud, it's steady.
and steady wins.
Every time.
So, doubt never really leaves?
No, but it stops deciding your life.
That's enough.
More than enough.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Robert.
This conversation mattered.
Yes, it did.